Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a tortilla wrap. So this is like a Cajun wrap basically, so it's quite nice. I thought I'll show you guys how to make it. So stick around to see how it's done. So we've got some chicken here. So that's about one breast. We've got half a pepper, one full onion, large one. We've got 6 cloves of garlic, and we've got some cabbage here. So that's what we're going to be using, and got the pan already. Obviously your salt and pepper, and then oregano, Cajun spice, mixed herb, and some chili flakes with some black pepper. So we're going to get this started. So I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So I've got it with garlic infused. You can use normal oil if you do want to. I just like the garlic version. So about 1 tablespoon should do the trick. So I'm just going to let that heat up, and what we're going to do is cook the chicken, and about halfway cooked add all the onions, garlic. So when I do the chicken, I'm going to add the garlic just to get a nice taste to it. So you can hear that sizzling away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with about half. So I put 6 cloves. So I'm going to put about half of it in there for the chicken. There we go. So I'm going to let that cook. So I'm just going to wait for that to sizzle up. So obviously doing the garlic with the chicken, it just gives a bit more flavour. And what I'm going to do also is add some chili flakes as well. So just to give a bit more spice in the chicken. So I'm just going to let that cook. Okay, so the garlic is starting to cook. So what I'm going to do is add the chicken. So I've already sliced them up, so in a small amount, so you can see there, finely chopped. And let it cook. So what I'm going to do is put the salt and pepper, season it a bit. So you won't need too much. There we go. So about half a teaspoon should do the trick. So I'm just going to put some chili flakes as well, so they can absorb the spice. So I'm just going to let that cook for a bit. So make sure that you are turning the chicken over, so obviously it cooks both sides. So I'm just going to turn these over. So what I'm going to do now is, this is now cooked quite a bit now, so that should be more than enough. Because obviously you're going to be cooking it again once you've done the onions and peppers. So I'm just going to put this on the side. So I'm just going to have the chicken. Okay, I'm just going to put all that there. We've still got a bit of the oil left. Obviously be careful your oil's not there. So now what I'm going to do is, we still got some oil left. I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. So about another tablespoon. And what we're going to do is put the garlic in. little bit of the garlic, so that way the onion gets its flavour. And then chop that in. There we go. So I'm just going to let that cook for a bit now. And this is where we're going to be adding all the seasoning to make it that Cajun spice. So I'm going to add the cabbage as well. Okay. So obviously with the vegetables, they don't really take that long to get cooked. I'm going to cut that into smaller pieces. And just let it cook for a bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the salt. So you don't need too much. And then a bit of pepper. Okay. Let's get that mixed up a bit. So now what we're going to do is add the Cajun spice. So you need about less than 1 teaspoon. We're going to add a bit of oregano. So you probably just need less than half a teaspoon on that. And then some mixed herbs. And if you want to make it a bit more spicy, you can add green chilies. That is an option you guys can do. So I've just mixed it up for a few seconds there. So what I'm going to do now is, as you can see, they are starting to soften up. I'm going to add the chicken. Just give it a little mix with the chicken now. Mix together, so that way now the chicken is also cooking, whilst the vegetables are cooking as well. So at this point what I'm going to do is add some mixed spice. This is an optional one if you guys don't want it, but on this occasion I'm just going to put like a little bit. It'll be about half a teaspoon, just to give a bit more flavour. Just going to mix that like that. So I'm just going to let that cook for a bit. So I put it on low now. So I put it on 3, so about medium or low to medium. So I'm just going to let that cook for a bit. So now that's going to be ready now. So I'm going to switch that off. So the pepper is now just about soft, so you don't want it too soft because you want a little bit of a crunch. But if you do prefer it more soft, then you can cook the peppers before, so that way everything else is still okay. So, and there's another thing that if you do want a little bit more spicy, you can add like the naga chili if you wanted. So that's something that if you guys are really big fan of spices, you can do that as well, just to get that extra flavour. So what I'm going to do now is get a tortilla wrap. And I'm going to microwave it for 9 seconds. So I've just warmed up the tortilla wrap. And what I'm going to do is add some sliced cheese. Now who doesn't like cheese? So just to give it a nice taste to it. So I'm going to put it in the middle and then I'm going to do it like a burrito style. So now what we're going to do is add our mix. Try to put it in the middle. So this is the point where you can get creative. So if you've got sauces that you like, you can mix them about. So I'm going to do a hot and sweet sauce. So just place it around. Just going to put a bit more. And I'm going to add a chili sauce as well. Not too much of this one. But yeah, so you can play around with what sauce you guys like and just add it to it. And now we're just going to wrap it up. So the two sides. There we go. And that's the tortilla wrap done. So I'm just going to cut that in half and just show you guys how it looks. And here it is, the tortilla wrap. So quite easy to make, looks nice, and yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. Please do let me know if you like it or not. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.